Y'all, I swore I was never going to take another class again after my PhD, but this semester I'm in like 64 credits. I don't know how I got here. I'm very confused. I'm also confused about what degree I'm getting because I'm in metaphysics, but then I'm also in financial literacy, and I'm in Africana studies. Do I have to take that class?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a course that has completely taken over TikTok and is sparking important conversations everywhere. Dr. Barlow's Intro to African American Studies for Spring 2025. Now, whether you are an enrolled student, someone considering taking the class, or just someone eager to expand your knowledge on African American history and culture, this course is making waves like never before. And it's not just happening inside the classroom, it's unfolding in real time across social media, with students, even casual learners, joining in on the discussion. Dr. Barlow has managed to do something truly special. She's turned a university-level African American Studies class into a viral learning experience that's inspiring thousands beyond just her campus. TikTok is flooded with reactions from students who are excited about what they are learning, while others are wishing they had a professor like her when they were in school. Some people are even calling this the class of the future because it's blending traditional education with the power of social media, making history, culture, and resistance more accessible than ever. So today we are going to break down what this course is all about, why it is trending so hard, and how people on TikTok and beyond are reacting. Whether it's students sharing their experiences, people outside the classroom getting involved, or the rise of HillmanTok University, this movement is bigger than just one class. So sit back, hit that like button, and let's get into it.
Y'all, I swore I was never going to take another class again after my PhD, but this semester I'm in like 64 credits. I don't know how I got here. I'm very confused. I'm also confused about what degree I'm getting because I'm in metaphysics, but then I'm also in financial literacy, and I'm in Africana studies. Do I have to take that class? I feel like I already fit the bill for that. I don't know who put me in these classes, but I need to talk to the registrar office. This is a lot. Also, I think I'm in an HBCU because all my teachers is black. And this is new to me because I've been at PWIs for the last 10 years. So I just want to know, is there also like some frats or sororities or something that I should be joining? Like, do I have to learn? I don't know what happens in the yard. I'm just a suburban girl from PWIs. I can't handle all of this. I'm very stressed. Also, I only really know math, so what is the curve in humanities classes? I don't know what that even is. Or do you guys have them at all? I swear I'm only used to math and science. I never signed up for these classes on my own. Damn, I need to get some books.
My favorite trend on TikTok right now is a TikTok university where professors are teaching a class. And I think it's so funny that it started off as an actual professor who's teaching African American studies. And she was trying to use TikTok as a really fun resource for her students, I'm guessing, to get them engaged in the class. And her video literally blew up. She has 250,000 followers. She had to go in private. I just know she's probably what the fuck? She did not expect that to blow up like that. I honestly hope that she opens it up again and makes the page just for her students, but then starts posting on social media. Because one thing that this country clearly lacks is education, and we could use more people like that posting content. So I really hope if she sees this somehow, Dr. Barlow, open up your page and teach us. Please.
Can we talk about the fact that they don't want to give us free higher level education, college and university, but by a mistake video by Dr. Barlow, thank you so much, all of a sudden we have all this free education by all these doctorate level real professors that are taking time out of their day, free time, to give us free education. This could really be a real thing. We could really have free high level education. They just don't want to give it to us. And it's just this simple. A small video has now got doctorate level professors out there giving us all this free education. This is crazy.
Black people, why y'all didn't tell me we had class? I wake up and I see Dr. Barlow's video about African American studies, and I ain't got nothing together. I ain't got no backpack. I ain't got no books. I ain't got even a pencil to write with. Ma'am, says Dr. Barlow, ain't none of my peers tell me that we had class today with friends like them. I don't think I need any enemies. On top of that, y'all ain't even tell me that on the first day of class that we got homework. Who said something about homework? Sis, ma'am, doc, I ain't got no books. My FAFSA ain't go through yet. So just work with me on that, you know what I'm saying? And if there's any black people out there that knew about the class and chose how to tell us, I hope you still be toe on the nightstand tonight.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Financial Literacy 101. You've been enrolled in this class because we've noticed over your lifetime you've been spending your money, your parents' money, your friends' money, but you don't necessarily know where your money's going. So, thank you for enrolling, and here's what we're going to do first. You're going to need some materials. No, you don't need your cell phone. You don't need a laptop. You don't need an iPad. Those are all expenses. What you need is a pen or pencil and paper or a journal. Your first assignment this week is going to be very, very simple. First of all, this class meets on Friday afternoons. We meet every Friday afternoon sometime between 12 and 4. I will let you chime in at whatever time works best for you. Next week, I need to know exactly how much money you spent and what you spent it on. If you can't come to class prepared, then you can't get ahead in life financially. Thank you, and welcome to our class.
I don't know if y'all got the memo, but we got class soon. I think it's, what's it called again? Intro to African American Studies, I think. I'm going to tag our teacher. I'm going to tag our professor, and I'm going to let y'all know now. I'm going to be the student who's going to ask the teacher, what's our homework? In case she forgets, I'm trying to be the teacher's pet, okay? Okay? But if you're not signed up for the class, I think you should go sign up immediately, okay?
Welcome to HillmanTok University. That is the name of our university, home of the Black Panther. Y'all, there's a crest and everything, okay? The colors are red and yellow. We'll talk about that later. But as with any other university, our advisors are not doing their job, and everybody's confused as to what classes to sign up. Y'all, we're almost at 20 classes that are being offered. I know that Dr. Barlow actually started this for her actual students, but I love that people are hopping on this train because knowledge is wealth. Let's get into where you can find what. So, Intro to African American Studies, that's Dr. Barlow. DEI in Health and Wellness Spaces, that's Professor Ebony. Sustaining the Heart of Advocacy, that's Dr. Shirley. Tea for Production 101, Professor Willie, I hope I'm saying that right. Intro to Metaphysics, Dr. Porter. Spanish for Non-Native Speakers, Professor Crawford. History of U.S. Education, Dr. Christie. Managing Implicit Biases, Dr. Smith. Child Welfare, probably 101, Professor Moore. Some of y'all need that one. Law, Sean Kent. Intro to Personal Branding, Professor Vanessa. I just tagged Professor on a lot of y'all names. Screenwriting 101, Professor Johnson. Constitutional Law 101, Professor Adrienne. Emotional Intelligence 101, Professor Aaron. Music is Magic. I love this one, Professor Aker Woods. I used to take music theory a long time ago. Y'all, I took the actual exams for it and everything. Anyway, let's look back to that one. Personal Finance 101, Professor G. Gardening 101. Dominique doesn't know I'm signing her up for this, but she is the assigned professor for Gardening 101. If you love gardening and you want to know stuff, go over there. I'll teach this one in the summer if I decide to do a garden as well. But as with anything, you can't take 20 courses a semester. So guess what? You gotta pick what fits your major and interest best. You have a lot of electives, a wide range. And listen, by the time this is over, we are gonna be so knowledgeable. Thank you to all the professors who are actually doing this, because listen, sometimes you don't know what you don't know and you want to learn, but you don't have time to go back to school and learn. And I think this is a great way to do that. Again, listen, I guess welcome to HillmanTok, y'all. Let me know what courses you'll be taking below. Let me know if you want me to post this as a slideshow, because I will not be going through and trying to tag everyone in this video. That's a little too much for me. That way you'll have it so you can slide through it on your own.
Who's going to fill the void for Dr. Barlow? Okay, so she has clearly left the gap, but identified a niche. Somebody has a gold mine. And I love to learn. And learning is a love language for me. Maybe a love dialect, but I love to learn. So I was ready. I was super excited for Dr. Barlow. Do you understand? I was super excited. She sent us all to the dean's office. Sat us right on down. Said, yeah, this is not for play, it's for real. But somewhere, somebody can fill this void. You are sitting on a gold mine, whoever that is, that can fill in the gap for African American studies, because clearly African Americans want to know about African Americans, because we only know about African Americans from a Euro-American perspective. Catch my drift? So truth be told, the African American studies that I've been partaking in is the African American diet. using fruits and vegetables to heal the African body, because right now the African American diet is not suitable for the African American. But I only have a PhD in this body and a doctorate in common sense. But that is what I started this page for. Now I follow Brother Truth. He talks a lot about the Constitution and more and stuff like that, and I do learn a lot from him. But there is a void. There is a gap. Somebody, we need to fill in the gap. Ready to take notes. Tag me, please. Tag me, please. Thank you. Very, very thank you.
Dear students, or may I say, dear family, welcome to HillmanTok. I will be your instructor, Port City. The course title is From West Africa to the Carolinas, the Legacy of Rice Cultivation. This will be a 6-week course. This course will lead up to a field trip at the end, sponsored by me. This is a Port City Black Rice Tour, where we'll be able to have an entry into the African American Museum in Charleston, South Carolina, visit some rice fields, and have a good taste of the cuisine that's there. So family, I'm going to go over these course objectives with you. 1, understanding the history and technological advances in rice cultivation in West Africa. 2, explore how enslaved West Africans transferred this rice technology to the Carolinas. 3, analyze the economic and cultural impact that the rice cultivation had in South Carolina. 4, connect historical rice cultivation to modern day Gullah Geechee culture. And lastly, and most importantly, examine the role of African American farmers today and the revival of traditional rice growing practices. So family, if you guys are interested in taking that course, let me know down below and I'll get everything started. And again, if you guys are interested in that trip, please let me know, comment below. I appreciate it.
So I've signed up for 2 classes on TikTok. Intro to African American Studies by Dr. Barlow, and then a screenwriting class. I can't remember that teacher name. I don't even know when class fucking start. Y'all stressing me the fuck out already. Where is the syllabus, LaShondra? Dr. Barlow, where is my syllabus? They said that we have a quiz coming, and I ain't been able to study for shit, bitch. My intro to African American Studies was way back in. I need a syllabus. I need to know the structure of the class. Like, when is the first lecture? What are we doing, boo? What are we doing? I need to know what we're doing, and I need to know immediately. Also, the screenwriting class. Bitch, I'm not a good writer. Can we use ChatGPT? Can we? Because I want to know, but I want every nigga, excuse that word, or every African American. I'm not going to say person of color because that puts too many people into the segment of the class, and we don't want all of that. We don't need the disruptions. We don't need anyone that isn't up to date or hip on what we are or what we're trying to do to be in that class, okay? To all of the allies, or so y'all like to be called when it's convenient, this class is not for you. This is for us, all right? Thank you so much. This is like a FUBU moment. For us, by us. Fuck you, by you, okay?
Okay, if you like Jerry, the fake CEO of Red Note, he was not the CEO of Red Note. He was just some Asian guy that was drunk welcoming people to freaking Shohongshu. And the people were like, he's a CEO. That happened again. It happened again, and serendipity is awesome. So I seen this video the other day.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Introduction to African American Studies for the spring semester. My name is Dr. Leah Barlow. It is cold outside, but I really wanted to quickly get on and just show my face, introduce myself, share a little bit about me and the course ahead of your homework being due tomorrow and whatever.
And then when I saw it, I was confused because I was like, is she teaching African American Studies? And that video was 2 days ago. And then today I seen these 2 videos.
I'm scrolling on TikTok. Why did I just enroll in the class and I didn't even know? She's talking about her name was Dr. Barlow. Welcome to Introduction to African American Studies. We got discussion boards. We got 2 finals. I didn't even know. Can y'all do that on TikTok?
And is anybody else taking Dr. Barlow's Intro to African American Studies spring course? Because word on the curve, the class is packed. Now, they said this week we're supposed to be analyzing the lyrics to This Is Us, but I'm ready to learn about Timbuktu. I'm excited for that.
And so I'm like, we're enrolled in this class. I guess it's a thing. She's teaching on TikTok. Are people doing this now? And today the professor posted this video.
So I apologize in advance for my delay in response, but I had to put on my good blazer and gone down to the registrar's office to remind them that contractually I only teach 2 courses a semester, 35 students per course, and I don't do override. So I don't know why they sent all y'all to me, but now that you're here, I know you need this class to graduate. I went ahead and let you stay, but we got to set some ground rules. Number one, y'all were a little too chatty in that last class. Very talkative bunch. A little too much, a little too much. I am shocked by how y'all found me. This page is for my real class. I am a real professor, which I know some of y'all know because you found me on LinkedIn. It just really is for my class. And so I am going to just talk like I'm talking to my 30 plus students. Shout out to all y'all digital folks. Shout out to my real students. I appreciate you all, and I will talk with you next week. Bye.
I don't think you understand how funny this is, because she's a literal, she's teaching African American studies at a university, and she posted, that's the only video she posted on TikTok for her class of 30 something students, and it got 500,000 views, and all of us are in the comments like, we're taking African American studies, and these people are posting videos like, are you guys taking African American studies? It's so funny because when I saw that video, I literally thought she was doing a thing too. I was like, is she about to teach African American studies? All right, I'm here for it. And it's so funny to see that that was absolutely not at all what is the case, what was happening, not even a little bit. She's only talking to her class, and we just all seen her on our FYP and made her TikTok unofficial African American studies professor. Congratulations, you're getting promoted.
Alright, let's talk about something huge that has been making waves on TikTok. Dr. Barlow's Intro to African American Studies for Spring 2025. This isn't just another college course, it's turning into a whole movement. Students are sharing their excitement, conversations are spreading beyond the classroom, and TikTok is buzzing with reactions. So what is really going on here? Why is this class trending, and why does it matter? Let's get into it. Alright, first let's talk about the professor behind all of this. Dr. Barlow teaches African American Studies, and from the moment she posted her TikTok introducing the Spring 2025 semester, people knew this class was different. She didn't just say, "Welcome to the course." She brought energy, passion, and a real sense of urgency about why understanding African American history and culture is so important right now. So what does this class actually cover? Well, African American Studies isn't just about Black history, it's about the full spectrum of the Black experience. That includes history, culture, social movement, literature, resistance, and the impact of African Americans in shaping the US and beyond. It's about the struggles, the trophies, and the ongoing fight for justice. Dr. Barlow's course dives into everything from the transatlantic slave trade to the civil rights movement, from the human resistance to modern day activism. But what really makes it stand out is how she connects history to the present. She's not just teaching about the past, she's showing students how history is still shaping our world today, how systems of oppression continue, and how people are fighting back. Now let's talk about why this class is all over TikTok. College courses don't usually trend, right? So what is different here? A big part of it is Dr. Barlow herself. She knows how to communicate with this generation. She's using TikTok not just to engage with her students, but to bring a whole new audience into the conversation. The way she breaks down complex topics in short, engaging clips makes people, whether they are in her class or not, want to learn more. Another reason this is trending: representation and accessibility. For so long, Black history has been watered down or completely erased from mainstream education. Many people never got a proper education on these topics in school. So when they see an engaging, unapologetic Black professor breaking it down in a way that is clear, powerful, and relevant, they want in. And because it's happening on TikTok, the information is spreading beyond just her classroom. It's reaching thousands, maybe even millions of people who wouldn't normally have access to this kind of education. Students in her class are hyped. You have got people posting about how they accidentally signed up for this class and now they are hooked. Others are saying this is the first time they have ever had a professor make them excited to learn. Then you have people who hasn't even in the class but are following along on TikTok because they are learning more in these short videos than they ever did in high school. And let's be real, some of the most interesting reactions are coming from outside the classroom. There are people who feel like this kind of education should be standard everywhere. Then you have those who are, let's say, less authentic. about African American studies being so popular. Some critics are out here claiming this course is divisive or that it focuses too much on race. But the reality is, education isn't decisive. Truth is just uncomfortable for some people. The biggest takeaway from all these reactions, people are hungry for the knowledge. They are engaging, they are asking questions, they are having debates, and that is exactly what education is supposed to do. Now let's talk about something even bigger. How this one class has sparked a whole movement on TikTok. Because of Dr. Ballon's impact, a bunch of other black educators have stepped up and start teaching online. They are calling it HillmanTok University, a nod to the fictional Hillman College from a different world. The classic show about black college life. This isn't a game changer. Now on TikTok, you have got people offering free courses on finance, literature, history, and even business, all through the lens of the black experience. This isn't just a social media anymore. It's turning into a real space for education. And honestly, this might be the future. Traditional education isn't always accessible, but TikTok, almost anyone can access it. So why does all of this matter? It matters because education is power. When you give people knowledge, especially knowledge that is being hidden or ignored, you give them the tools to think critically, to challenge the system, and to make informed decisions. Dr. Ballon's class is showing us that learning doesn't have to be locked away in elite universities. It can be shared, discussed, and experienced in real time. And TikTok is providing that young people want to learn about history, about culture, about identity. They just need educators who meet them where they are. The big question now is, what is next? Will universities start using social media more for education? Will more professors step up and share their knowledge? And what about people outside the system? Will black scholars, activists, and historians keep creating content to fill the gaps traditional education left behind? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear, this is just the beginning. And if this movement keeps growing, we could be looking at a major shift in how people access education. Alright, that is my take on Dr. Ballow's intro to African American studies and why it is so important. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this class going viral? Should more professors use TikTok to teach? And if you could take a free class online right now, what subject would you want to learn about? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.